students, in today's class we are going to study about acceleration. In the previous class we have studied instantaneous velocity and instantaneous speed, which is change in displacement of an object at a particular instant of time. So similarly, basic definition for acceleration you know, which is your change in velocity with respect to time. In the graph you can see there are three cases for acceleration. One is increasing acceleration, which you can say positive acceleration. Another one is for constant velocity, where there is no change in velocity, so acceleration will be 0. And third one is retardation. Retardation means it is negative acceleration. In case of retardation, there will be decrease in the magnitude of velocity, or you can say the object is moving in a negative direction, object is having its acceleration in negative direction. So that is why it is called as retardation. So these are the three cases of acceleration. Now, in this graph you can see that velocity is plotted against time interval. So with respect to time there is a change in velocity. At time t1 the velocity was v1 and at time t2 the velocity is v2. So change in velocity along y-axis divided by change in time interval along x-axis gives us an acceleration. And we can also say that slope of a velocity time graph gives us an acceleration. So acceleration A equals to v2 minus v1 divided by t2 minus t1, which is equals to delta v. Now here you should know that the slope of a velocity time graph gives us an acceleration. Here you can see change in time interval is along x-axis, change in velocity is along y-axis, the slope drawn to that is our acceleration. Similar to that of instantaneous velocity, we can also define instantaneous acceleration. So it means change in velocity of an object at a particular instant of time. How we wrote instantaneous velocity, that is limit delta t tends to 0, delta x divided by delta t. Similarly, we can write instantaneous acceleration, limit delta t tends to 0, delta v divided by delta t, which in turn can be written as dv divided by dt. That is our instantaneous acceleration. Change in velocity of an object at a particular instant of time is our instantaneous acceleration. Now, acceleration can be positive, negative and 0. Since velocity is a vector quantity, acceleration is also a vector quantity. Acceleration changes with change in velocity, magnitude of velocity of an object and also direction of velocity of an object also. Now, suppose if the object is having rectilinear motion, in positive direction it will be having its positive velocity as positive and acceleration also will be positive. In negative direction its velocity will be negative and acceleration also will be negative. Now let us study sign convention for this acceleration. This is very important. You should know that when the acceleration will be positive and in which case the acceleration will be negative, because while solving the problem you should know about this acceleration sign conventions. So when the object is traveling with uniform velocity, means it is not changing its velocity. For every time interval it is covering equal velocity. In that case acceleration will be 0. Now coming to first case 1, that is positive acceleration. If the object is moving along positive direction, suppose the object is moving along positive direction with increasing magnitude. It is moving from point A to point B with increasing magnitude. So change in velocity will be positive because its final velocity will be greater than its initial velocity. So delta V is v2 minus v1, so it will be positive. And direction of motion is also positive. It is moving along positive direction only. So in this case our acceleration will be positive. If magnitude of the velocity is also positive and its direction is also positive, in that case the acceleration will be positive. If suppose the object is moving along negative direction, if suppose the object is moving along negative direction, in that case with decreasing magnitude of velocity, it is moving in a negative direction and its velocity is decreasing. So change in velocity will be negative because its final velocity is lesser than its initial velocity. Direction of motion is also negative. Delta V is also negative, delta T is also negative. So minus minus get cancels. So acceleration also, acceleration in this case also will be positive. Now coming to negative acceleration. So in case of negative acceleration, object is moving along positive direction from A to B with decreasing velocity. It is moving along positive direction, but its velocity is decreasing, means velocity at A is greater than that velocity at B. So thus delta V is V2 minus V1, that will be negative, but direction of motion is positive. So in that case the acceleration will be negative, though it is moving in positive direction, but change in velocity is negative. So thus its acceleration also will be negative. Now coming to case 2, if the object is moving along negative direction, that is from B to A, but with increasing magnitude of velocity. Here negative direction, delta V is positive because increasing magnitude of velocity means its final velocity is greater than initial velocity. So delta V will be equals to positive, and direction of motion is negative. So even though it is moving with increasing velocity, but it is moving in a negative direction. So in that case also the acceleration will be negative. Remember these points. So when the acceleration will be positive and when the acceleration will be negative. So the third case, which is represented with yellow box, it is retardation or deacceleration. Means the acceleration is in negative axis, acceleration is in negative direction. Now direction of motion is from A to B. From the origin A to B is the direction of motion of an object. Here are the cases when the acceleration will be positive with respect to V and V dash. Here V is the initial velocity, V dash is the final velocity. Suppose initial velocity is less than final velocity, that is V is less than V dash, so acceleration will be positive, and suppose V is greater than V dash, then acceleration will be negative. Now let us plot the position time graph, that is xt graph. Along x axis and position x is taken along y axis. Now for positive acceleration, nature of graph will be increasing curve, which you have seen now, and for negative acceleration, this decreasing curve. This red curve represents negative acceleration because acceleration is decreasing. Whereas for constant acceleration means velocity is not only, it is moving with uniform velocity. So that is why in that case it will be a straight line, as you have seen in the diagram just now. Now let us plot the graph for all the cases in this xt velocity time graph. If the object is moving with a positive acceleration in a positive direction, so the nature of graph will be like this, a straight line, because it is moving with positive velocity. The second case, if the object is having a negative velocity in a negative direction, so the nature of graph will be like this. In the fourth quadrant, you can see that the negative acceleration is in the fourth quadrant. So now if the object is moving with negative acceleration in a positive direction but with negative velocity, in that case the nature of graph is a decreasing straight line in the first quadrant. Now if suppose the object is moving with negative direction with a positive velocity. It is increasing its velocity in negative direction. The nature of graph will be as shown in the graph. So about acceleration. Acceleration is rate of change of velocity with respect to time interval. Its SI unit is meter per second square. Velocity SI unit is meter per second. Acceleration is velocity upon time. So acceleration unit will be meter per second square. So instantaneous acceleration is change in velocity of an object at a particular instant of time. So this is acceleration. And coming for the sign conventions for acceleration, acceleration will be positive if the object is moving along positive direction with increasing magnitude, and acceleration will be negative if it is moving in a negative direction, and acceleration will be 0 if the object is not changing its velocity at all. If it is changing velocity in positive direction, it will be positive. If it is changing its direction in negative direction, if it is changing its velocity in negative direction, then it will be negative if it is not changing its velocity at all. If it is moving with a uniform velocity, then its acceleration will be equals to 0 if the object is moving with a uniform velocity. Shown graphically also, if it is moving with positive acceleration, the nature of graph will be straight line passing from the origin, and if it is negative, if it is moving with negative acceleration, the straight line will be in the reverse direction. So this was about acceleration. Hope you have understood the concept. Still, if you have any doubt, you can contact me on my WhatsApp number, and kindly solve the following assignment questions and send to me on my WhatsApp number. Thank you, students.